Alright, test. Alright, sweet. I'm sending out stream announcements quick, and then we'll get going. Okay. So, yeah, okay, so we have another game here, of Agricola. We're looking at this opening pack. We're fourth seat against Sail Ionia, Komodo Dragon, and Freya Dog. I think I've played some of these players in the past. 324 played a lot. 235 and 134 games. Both of those, like, 140 games, 100. So we're in the best position here. This player is questionable. Okay. So I think Basket Weaver. Oh, this is not what I thought. This is not Basket's Carrier. In that case, Outskirts Director is probably the best card here. Getting to do these double moves occasionally allows some shenanigans. Equipper definitely can be reasonable. We see a Lantern House. I don't tend to like that. We see Potter Ceramics, which is much weaker. The previous card set had great bake enablers, but it's much less clear here. Like, I might just take Pod Hut Outskirts Director, which I don't love. But, like, it's probably this? It's definitely a bit gross, but it's probably this. I've been having boring drafts lately. I'm not gonna lie. I played a game earlier today, and I got totally bummed out because it just kind of like there just wasn't anything that exciting. But hopefully we'll get there. Speaking about getting there, I'm a big Animal Reef fan. This is huge bonus point bomb for just getting a bunch of animals and fences. So that is now our entire goal. Most of these cards are not very good. Ben in the Grainfield's kind of like exciting if you have a reason to be doing that stuff, but I don't. I might just take the toilet and try for some of these bonus points if it works out. I don't really intend to do much with it. But yeah, we at least have a clear direction now that we want to do an Animal League game. Probably just, hey, Pro Hell, we probably just want to build a room. The right side of the screen's cut off. Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong views. Thank you. Sorry, we're completely cut off. There we go. Um, I've been streaming too much Terra Mystic again lately. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping to see some cool cards still. I've just I've been in some weird games lately where yeah, or it was mostly just earlier this afternoon. It just really bummed me out. Like I got it just wasn't exciting. But okay, this is better. I think this is Harvest House here. Harvest House is great points and it provides crops. I don't have any of this stuff yet, but this whole pack is pretty good. Like, Sculpture Course can provide some interesting things. Chicken Coop is a card I kind of like. Newly Plowed Fields Plow Help. Bucksaw is pretty good. Like, lots of reasonable stuff here. We also see a Ranch Provost. Ranch Provost and Animal Reef don't go great together because Animal Reef says you really want enough pastures that you can hold at, like, so. I don't think it can be Ranch Provost, nor can it really be Organic Farmer. Neither of those really combo. It could be Ranch Provost just for the wood. It's very possible, actually, Ranch Provost for the wood here is correct. I'm not a big fan of Roof Baluster anymore. There's so much stone injection with the rest of the cards. And it's very good if you have like big house plans, but I'm not necessarily planning big house. So I think actually just taking more wood. This is wood I can play early also. I don't care about putting Ranch Provost bonus points in the game. I do care about everybody else knowing about Animal Reeve. And then it's an easy harvest house for me. Um, yeah, Harvest House is huge help here with getting crops out of the way. So this is crop help. These are wood help. A little bit of food help thus far. We have read injection if we want it. I don't know if I even want to play Outskirts Director though, to be honest. But yeah, it's looking like we're just gonna try to get a hearth and feed with animals. If we could find extra animals, that would be helpful though. There's not extra animals, and that part is sad. First pick Outskirts. What was that pack? I wish I could fully remember it, but I started streaming. It was bad. My my packs lately have just been bad. It's been unexciting. I mean, the later cards here have been better, but I played a game earlier this afternoon too and wound up first picking just garbage, and I just am sad. Anyhow, the pack had the you could build a BMW for a stone and a reed. That was like mildly a temptation. What else was I tempted by? I don't even remember. Basically, it was very forgettable. Uh, should I use farmland, walled grain seeds? Oh yeah, this cooperative plow is so bad, but it's plow help, but probably not. Okay. Oh wait, teacher's desk. Okay. Teacher's desk I think is quite strong. Um, I don't totally know if I have the ox that I even want to be playing all that badly. I don't think forestry studies is very good, but I think somebody's gonna play it, so the wood's gonna pile up, making start playing stronger. Teacher's desk and Stonebuyer, probably. Your ex's girlfriend. Wait, what? I'm just gonna move on. Um, Teacher's desk and Stonebuyer. I think that's probably correct. I don't have great food, but I mean the rest of these cards kind of don't do anything, and with Stonebuyer with Teacher's desk at least is fun. Yeah. Should be easy to get some. Lots of stone this game. Correct. Yeah, there's lots of stone. Hey, we're back to what I thought. Oh, Equipper is also here. Equipper is okay. Roof Examiner is also an okay card. Gets you a couple easy read. With Teacher's Desk, Roof Examiner is probably the play. I'm not a huge Equipper fan, and if somebody's going to Forestry Studies, I want to be start playing anyhow. Storeroom is great if we have tons of crops, but we don't. Is this ever a Lantern House hand now that we have a Teacher's Desk? With Teacher's Desk and very few passing cards in the draft, I actually think this is a Lantern House hand now. Because Teacher's Desk, I don't have to actually play majors. I just have to use the major improvement space. Yeah, so I can play a minor and major for a single action, actually. Yeah, I like Lantern here. I mean, Lantern can die. It's also totally fine if this Lantern House dies. I don't need it. But I think out of all these cards, it's the best pick. Okay. We do see a passing card. I don't really like Building Tycoon. It occasionally has uses. Exchanging wood for sheep seems probably wrong. This very well might just be Potato Harvester. Potato Harvester is a couple food and possibly even more food, and I need some food help. I'm okay with this. And then it's probably just stores of experience. Like, getting some random resource at some point is totally fine. Whereas I don't see how I'm ever using Grain Sieve, and I don't... Well, okay, Drinking Trough. Wait, Drinking Trough... Where was the Organic Farmer? Is there an Organic Farmer coming in the next pack? Because then maybe? Ooh, Lumen! Hello, welcome everybody. Awesome game, Lumen. Congrats on your big win. Um, well done, well played. Uh, yeah, hey Trollio and Heroic. Trough seems decent. Provost has some issues with capacity for Animal Reef. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm actually trying to win Ranch Provost is the thing. I think I'm just mostly using Ranch Provost for wood. But yeah, Drinking Trough also mildly helps with that. I shouldn't get Organic Farmer back, but I think Organic Farmer is in the next pack. So I think this could be good. Wow, and I do get Organic back. I also get Roof Ballaster back. What? Easy Strawberry Patch. I don't even know if I'll get to play Strawberry Patch, but I don't see how I'm Sculpture. Well, Sculpture Course could be a funny way to try to feed early. I could wind up just taking a grain. Like, I'm fourth seat, so I could take a normal action, and then I could take a grain, and then round two plan to play Sculpture Course. And try to eat stone for quite a bit for 4 food. Drinking trough breaks provost ties? Correct, yeah. Oh boy, interesting. I thought it was Strawberry Patch, but looks like I have many strong cards with Plan A. Sculpture is funny with Stonebuyer. Yeah, that's true too, actually. Plan A is hard to say, Lumen. Plan A originally was just play for Animal Reeve, but now I don't know. And we're also fourth seat, so like it's gonna be very messy. Ballaster seems better than Organic with Animal Reeve. I think I have to agree with that. I think the fact that I actually got Roof Ballaster back, but Roof Ballaster means I have even more stone opportunity, and I'm increasingly intrigued by Sculpture. The problem is then like the issue with Sculpture is I really got to get it in play early, and it's no, it's at the end of each round. That's not end with a harvest. Gosh, Sculpture could be a way for me to feed, and I'm a little scared about how I'm feeding this game. It's not at all clear how I get 2 veggies or how I even get fields, although it's kind of fun synergy with Potato Harvester. I can get a veggie from Harvest House. I still feel like Lantern House might be dying, but Sculpture and Stonebuyer is an animal pen sort of. Sculpture Course always great when feeding is otherwise sketch. Alright, I should just take the Sculpture Course, guys. That's what the chat's telling me. It's actually not quite good mid game. I mean, Sculpture Course is a mess, right? Because like, yeah, it only works. It only really works early game, and then it works round 6, 8, and 10. Like, yeah, it works a bunch of even rounds. Like, I don't know. It's very funky, but I think it's still best here. Anything 1 grain round 1 that SP and RS. I mean, I agree. I agree. That's absolutely the plan, Lumen. Like, I agree. I think that is plan A. I mean, so the question is if we want to if we're just dropping Lantern House or not, right? That's kind of the main kind of decision point we're going to have early. I think we're probably just dropping Lantern most of the time, but you think this hand has a ton of points and Temple is more critical, so we just drop Lantern House? Okay, yeah, I think that's fair. There's so many bonus points to pursue. It's true. We don't need to pursue Lantern. Also, pursuing Lantern is going to make awkward. Like it's just it's very awkward on a lot of timing things. So we'll see. Kalia gets played, so there's already extra read in the game. Okay. There's so much resource injection in my hand outside of clay. There's tons of stone extra. There's a bunch of wood that I can add. There's reed that I can add. There's reed getting added here. It does mean somebody's going to take small clay stacks. So yeah, clay is actually going to be pretty competitive. Reedstone got taken first action of the game, which is fine. My second action this round is 1 grain. It looks like I'm getting 3 wood, so Lantern House is, I guess, alive, but it allows me to just Stonebuyer early. Oof! Oh my god, Seed Seller is getting played by the... Oh my god, team. How is this possible? I feel like my luck in Agricola lately is just bullshit. Like, just... I'm not even going to get 1 grain back. I'm not... We're going to have to go into plan B right away, but whatever. Okay. I guess maybe we could just plan B is lantern. We probably could just start player lantern. We could take 2 clay for the first fireplace. I guess absolute worst case scenario we're taking 2 wood if somehow clay, grain, start player get taken, we're left 2 wood and we live. But seed seller just it's crazy. Maybe they wait for the pitchfork before grain seeds. Yeah, or they're gonna get their cooperative plower out before taking grain seeds. Yeah, exactly. They might be doing cooperative. Wow, single clay gets taken by the Collier guy. Um, oh wow, and it is plow instead of grain. Oh my god, the options here, team. The options. We could just start player Lantern House to get out of last, and yet I think 1 grain still might be better here. I don't have to decide between plans since usually an option. Now I do have to decide between plans. Um, I think I am still supposed to take this grain for sculpture course. I think sculpture course is pretty critical to how I'm supposed to feed this game. I'm not getting the fireplace unless I do something weird and fight hard for it. It looks like clay is going to be hard to get, which makes a lot of other feeding plans tough. Stone should not be hard to get. I'm gonna crazily take a single grain seeds here. It could be wrong, but I'm doing it. Is this a classic questionable players doing questionable things? I don't know if that's totally true. You finished watching Lumen, went to take a bathroom break, and you opened Marvel Snap and Q into Econ Sean. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so the dream here is RSF into start player. Stonebuyer into start player is also fine, or Stonebuyer into start player is also cool. Hopefully we get start player back. It's very unclear that's actually going to happen. I mean, again, we're 4 seat here. We'll see what we get. There's tons of great actions on this board because 4 wood got left, but you think wood clay reed is a fine second action for round 1? I don't disagree. I for some reason I wasn't thinking about the fact that it was probably what Komodo Dragon was up to. It means there's probably not that much pressure for Reedstone food this round. Like Komodo Dragon's just gonna take Clay Pit again eventually, right? So probably not taking Reedstone here. But what do I know? There was a decent chance of there being 6 good actions. Yep, that's a good call too, Sid. That's right. Komodo Dragon can just take 2 good actions here. Although again, how good are read actions for Komodo Dragon? Um, Shovel Bearer. Oh my, it's alive. I've had this combo once or twice. Shovel Bearer Collier is actually kind of a fun thing. All right, Clay Eater. Oh, this is why we didn't take our grain yet. We have a Clay Eater combo. Okay, so we're adding extra clay to the game. But then this is what a mess. What a weird game. This is gonna be such a weird game. Lantern is still alive. Yeah, I would have gotten this combo once or twice. Oh, for sure, because I draft Shovel Bearer because I'm a lunatic. I Shovel Bearer just brings me joy, even though it's not a good card. It's not a good plan, and it all too often backfires. But yeah. All right. Well, anyhow, start player is looking pretty likely. So we start player sculpture course into I guess RSF. Like we don't have to awk for a while with this hand, so we maybe do still get a Lantern House blade. I probably get to SP into 6 wood. Oh my god, that would be so dreamy. Oh, but you might be right, Sid. Oh, that'd be so dirty. That'd be so dirty. SP into 6 wood. Oh. Oh, yeah, we're taking 2 clay. I don't know what the 2 clay is about instead of grain seeds, but SP into 6 wood? Oh, team. All right, remember when I thought this game was going poorly? Yeah, the 2 clay grab's baffling. Like, you literally have you have a 2 grain plus a clay action, and instead you take 2, I don't know. I don't have to know. All right, we get to sculpture course. We get to eat a stone. Boom. Life is good. We're building up our food just like we need. We get 6 wood because I don't know why. I don't know why, but excellent. Oh, glory. Gotta hit that overpowered shovel bearer. Poor purple. Yeah. Gotta keep the shovel bearer down. Wow, red is starting right off the bat, though. Wow. What? Store of experience for a wood? I don't understand. Oh, for the fireplace, where there's a fireplace fight. Duh, duh, duh. There we go. Got to give up lantern here unless I wheel RSF. I think I do get Oh, damn it, I don't get RSF. I was going to say, I thought I got it because I wasn't expecting Teal to do it. I do think Lantern House has to die then. There's an interesting question of here of what to play. I probably am supposed to just play Stonebuyer, but there is a funny argument. Could Plow? Oh, just to keep Lantern alive? I think that's probably wrong. I don't know how much I really actually want to use Lantern House this game. I think Freeok is very good. I think Stonebuyer is very reasonable. That wouldn't stop you. Food tempo is better than everything. I think I agree. The only thing that I was going to argue, and I guess chat can tell me if I'm crazy, but one argument here, right, is we can Outskirts Director to get the first room. Because otherwise red is going to get... Oh, wait, no, red can't build next round because it doesn't have enough food. Unless they take a food action here. I am crazy? Oh, yeah, you didn't even hear my... Yeah, you didn't even listen. Oh, and purple also has room parts. Never mind. Okay, I'm caught up now. Never mind. Outskirts Director does not get us room tempo at all. So then, yeah, we just get better food tempo. And we start doing crazy Stonebuyer shenanigans with Sculpture Course. We just try to get some more read next round. Okay, so Lantern House is dead, which is fine. Clay is pretty competitive, so I do think we're trying to feed without Clay this game. Which means I don't really need Clay for anything. Except some of my miners are behind Clay. But yeah. Lantern House was very good, but my food's so trash that this is essential. Yeah, okay. I think I agree with all of this. I have no food help, and without the clay, like, without the clay help, also, like, the fact that this player is already fighting for a fireplace, this player might be going for a hearth, God knows what they're doing. Like, it's very unclear how I feed this game, because I'm not feeding via ovens either. I don't have a grain source, so... I think I fully agree that I should just be abusing this Sculpture Course for my food. Wow, bean counter from red. Red's actually a good player, right? Like, what? 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 I mean, they're not great. They're a 324, but what? We paid a food for a bean counter? What are these plays? I don't know. We get a room built in round 3 here, because why not? You're now cheering. This is an acceptable bean counter, to be honest, because we're already using these spaces a little. I guess we're already using those spaces a little, but Team Bean, look, it might be. How is it a reasonable bean counter though? You're planning on getting a huge sheep stack. You don't need bean counter. That room's annoying. It gives red great tempo. Red can't. I should be. I don't know what's gonna happen, but Red's not getting the next room, right? Red doesn't have food here. Red still has to go fireplace into sheep. These all are 3 very low rank players. I don't know if they're that low, but Red can second action room. No, Red doesn't have food, Sid. Red does not have food. You guessed 4 food into room. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, there was a fight for the fireplace. Nobody was giving up on that. Komodo Dragon abusing the shovel bearer Collier stuff. I am taking a read action into a room. I think always. I think it's always read into room for me. The 4 wood's fun, but it's a distraction. The real question is 2 read or RSF, but I think I like RSFs a lot still. I eventually am not sad about building majors. I might even try to build multiple rooms this game is really a question, right? Like, it's not clear to me when growth is coming if I even want to build multiple rooms. I think there's a ton of value to just fencing very early this game and possibly getting a ton of stables later. So I think the answer is just RSF. It's a lot of extra food eventually too. 2 read seems unnecessary with the redock. Yeah, that's a good point too. We have this sneaky roof examiner at some point off of teacher's desk. I mean, it assumes we actually build majors. Wow, red doesn't take the sheep. Red takes for food. I think that's always a little crazy. Like, I get red can take the sheep later, but this is just one of those like kind of bad decisions. Like, it creates really awkward tempo on yourself because now you have to take the sheep, and it just increases the total number of food moves you're taking, and you already took like a quasi food action, so it's too many food actions, I think. But how aggressively am I stone buying? I may want to ignore chat a little more, make sure I do math on that stuff. That's fair. I don't plan to stone buy much here early. I feel like stone buying early is like a pretty big trap. I'm definitely not stone buying this round for whatever it's worth. I'm just building a room here, especially with that start player. I think stone buying is a trap here, but this is the dream, the SP. Yeah, you think bottom sweep could be good if you're expecting a big food crisis. Sure, bulldozer, but is there a big food crisis this game? Yeah, exactly. Of course it's not. Okay, yeah. So sure, I agree occasionally 4 food into a big sheep pile is okay. Fair enough, but it's not here. I think stables are wrong, partly because it means I don't have miners to play. And as I said, I think stone buying is also wrong. Even though I have tons of food at the moment, I still don't generate food that easily. So I think paying 2 food for a stone is wrong. And I can always do it later if I want to. Have to be confident there's no mini pasture in the draft. Yeah, that's a little bit true too. The bottom food only seems correct if you have a blah blah blah. Yeah, I mean the bottom feeding just is wrong here. There's just like almost no doubt about it. There's a domestician in the draft also, by the way. There's definitely a domestician expert. So like there's just so many ways for it to go very ugly. But whatever. They did what they want. They did their thing. Ooh, forestry studies from Teal. I missed this. So Teal's gonna open the 6 wood plus is gonna start doing forestry studies nonsense. So as I said, start player in for wood eventually would be good, but okay, so we're hoping for growth just to flip now because we got handed it if it comes, but it doesn't come. So now question is how much we want to fight for first growth. This is gonna wow, okay. It's okay. Well, teal is okay. So I'm being left 6 wood, I'm taking 6 wood. I don't care about growth. Like growth could be late. I'm just not gonna I'm just taking 6 wood. I'm whatever. Like I think yeah, I think I'm just doing this. I guess red could start build here, maybe, but then they risk sheep nonsense. I don't know. I'm growing second anyhow because blue isn't in the queue. That part's true. Red could try start building here. That's the kind of annoyance. I'm not sure purple actually stable blocks. But red's just gonna, yeah, stop risking sheep shenanigans. So cool. If I get 6 clay back, that'd be pretty sweet. Given the clay pressure in the game. I guess Komodo Dragon might take clay pit here just because it's so much food. Wow, Komodo Dragon does just clay pit because it's so much food. Start build just loses the sheep. Red can't do that. Yep, that makes sense. Komodo Dragon can just build now again. This game's hilarious. This game is so weird, yeah. Let's see if they do something interesting with food. Agreed. So new question. Is Komodo Dragon going to start if I let them? Because I really am tempted to just take 6 clay. I think 6 clay is all the clay I could ever need this game. 6 clay is 2 clay for Abort Oriole, 1 clay for Harvest House, 3 clay for Reno, and at this point I don't think I'm building another room. So, like, this is very efficient, and also I'm not sure Komodo Dragon start players for growth. Toilet's gonna be unplayable? Oh, yeah, Teal's gonna make Toilet unplayable in a sec. So I might only need 4 clay, but... So maybe this is a distraction I should just be starting for growth? Or just build a hearth later? I think hearth is still wrong, but I'm still gonna take 6 clay here. Could come to regret it, but 6 clay seems fine. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't drop too far in the queue regardless, right? So, and there's still a chance that I maybe get to play. I might get to play the toilet this next round. So, don't worry about toilet. Fair enough. Komodo. Komodo can start. What are we? What are we saying about Komodo? If I grow as in 7, I drop to 3rd. Oh yeah, Komodo should start if red builds. I mean, Komodo should be starting. Yeah, Komodo should start most of the time. I don't disagree with that. I just my read was there was a chance they might not. I mean, the board's pretty bad here outside of Ak. I guess Komodo could build another room right away. Here, that's an option, but whatever. We're gonna sculpture course another stone away because it's early stone. We have extra stone. Komodo is gonna start. Cool. If growth flips, I'll be a little sad, but it's fine. Building does almost nothing. It's bad. Oh, I agree. They shouldn't. They shouldn't. I just look. People do things they shouldn't all the time. Let's red SB build. Yep. All right. We sculpture course a stone away. Again, this is our main feeding plan. So growth does flip. So okay. Well, that happens. If we get to, we're going to start player toilet. If we can't start player toilet, we start player teacher's desk. Oh, but we do get to start player the toilet. Excellent. It's fine. I got 6 wood, 6 clay for 1 round of growth. Great compensation. Yeah, I agree. And I do get 3 points of toilet in. Boom. I don't need that clay for anything else. I guess I don't have to start player with this action, but I don't want to watch people mess up. I don't think there's anything on this board that's worth me risking something weird happening, so let's just make sure nothing weird happens. Red's supposed to build there because teal can build, but what do I know? Definitely nothing worth risking. Yeah, I should wheel expensive Ock always. Yeah, can I remind me again what Stone Buyer does? I could buy 2 stone for 1 food. When you play it, you can buy 2 stone for 1 food, which I did, and then it lets me buy 1 stone for 2 food each round. Pond Hut requires 2 Ox exactly. Yes, it does. So Ocking here in order to play Pond Hut is very good. However, I was also debating if it's correct to just take RSF and grow with a Harvest House. Because Harvest House timing is also awkward, right? The number of completed harvests is number of ox. Grow Harvest House is better. Yeah, I think RSF into Harvest House is better because the Ock timing is gonna get really weird if I get Teacher's Desk later. Oh, it's more if RSF doesn't wheel RSF. Yeah, yeah. Pond Hunt can come out later. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I am gonna take RSF into Harvest House here. Grow Harvest House. Yeah. You thought purple was gonna take RSF for another room. I mean, they're just taking Clay Pit. They clearly have no interest in RSFing it. They've just been doing their Clay Pit combo. Red dot building's awful. Yeah, I don't look. This game is crazy. I guess Red's going for the double build. Yeah, Red's going for the double build, but I guess Red's gonna try start double builds, and it might actually work. I don't know. Anyhow, we continue sculpture coursing because again, like we have great food, but again, I can't generate easy food otherwise. So generating all my food during these early rounds when I can be generating it via sculpture course is gonna help propel us through the rest of this game. Whereas otherwise, I can't propel us through this game very easily. So we get this out of the way, which is great. Now we have lots of freedoms, actually. Yeah, red is going to go for the start double build. You take that back, it should work. Yeah, red. I mean, red. It turns out this should work for red. Ooh, I hate Steam Plow, though. I cannot stress enough how bad I think Steam Plow is usually, but plow time, fence time, wind time. Oh, it could just be plow time. That's a good point. Yeah, and ignore all the rest of my hand mostly. Yeah, that's a good point. I really need to just fence on time primarily, also to be clear. But yeah, just 3 room it. Yeah, I mean, yeah. all this teacher's desk and playing the rest of my cards is pretty much a distraction. I mean, I just want to get 5 points off Animal Reeve, right? That means I have tons of animal points, but what the heck is this food everybody has? I mean, everybody played a ton of food cards. You like Steam Plow, but this is not. Steam Plow is only occasionally okay. I don't know. I think Steam Plow is very rarely correct. Although plows are very tight, a lot of games, so maybe. Okay. Time to think about what does matter the most here. It might just be plowing, because what else am I getting plows? I do think I can get wood pretty easily, plus I can play ox for wood still, although they don't give that much wood anymore. Everybody's in double digits after baking, yeah. Okay. I gotta actually think for a minute here on what the game plan is from here. I think the game plan probably should just be a plow. I want a fence soon, so like maybe there is value to just taking 3 wood fence. I really don't care about Pond Hunter Teacher's Desk for a long time. That's just not important. Plow sow looks cool also. You would take 3 wood here because I want there to be 6 2 rounds from now if possible, but plowing has great value. Yeah, all of that are good arguments. I'm also debating just how early I actually need to fence. I guess there's not that much. I want to fence soon, but I don't really need to be fencing in round 8. I'm not even sure I need to be fencing in round 9. It depends on when boars flip. So too hard to predict the 6 wood with all that. Teal should have to SP next round. Yes, I agree with all that. The fact Teal has to SP, this goes grow, start. I might be getting 4 wood if I don't touch the wood right now anyhow. And plows are going to become pressured very quickly, right? So let's just get this out of the way. How am I fencing this game? I'm probably just fencing a standard 15 and still aiming for 5 plows in Dream World. So I guess that's part of why plowing early is also good. So after all that talk, we just settle on plow. You're a bit concerned about giving purple the 6 wood. The game's very good. Yeah, that's fair. You would do 4 plows, fence 8 spaces. Oh, and still fight Provost and then get stables. Fence 8, plow 4 gives good Provost, and I just have to get stables in order to fight Animal Reeve. Oh, no, I have Drinking Trough. Except I used all my clay. So I'd have to take another clay action. Okay. But I still fight Provost and actually play Provost eventually. Yeah, that's reasonable too. That's reasonable. Okay. We do see Komodo going for RSFs. Komodo took 2 stone last round. Looks like Komodo is going to sneak a well in. Another 4 clay grab from somebody, that's fine. Komodo is going to just build the well. Komodo's game is good. Definitely good. Komodo is going to get 6 wood. I should get 4 wood. It could be me sneaking the well here if I had done it. Pay 6 food, get 5. Yeah. Teal's letting another SP jump happen potentially. Purple should just take 6 wood. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's an interesting argument, Lumen. How valuable is the well, though? Is it that valuable? Maybe. It's a mid-growth game, though, and I'm planning to try to win, like, Ranch, Provost, Animal Reeve, and I got a Toilet Town? You think it was very important. Okay. Just because Purple got it, and Purple's my main competition. This game's between me and Purple, so if I had beat them to the well, it matters a lot. Fair enough. Alright, this is all happening according to plan, though, so I do get 4 wood here. Chop House gets played. Chop House with this grain stuff is overkill. It's cute, but it's not very important, but I'm still fine. This kind of mass stuff is what you're trying to improve on. Yeah, that's fair. Especially in real, right? I mean, you know this too, Lumen, right? Doing this sort of mass stuff in real time while streaming is definitely very messy. So my instincts here were to just gloss over it and not worry about it. But yeah, definitely all that was fair considerations. So I think the game plan from here is try to get another try to get another plow and try to get my crop sown at the end of this stage, because that means that they all come out and I can try for a really late and incredible plow sow when I have all my crops later. I can multiply them by sowing them early here. So I think that's part of the goal. So I have 5 actions left. 2 of them want to be plow and sow. One of them I think wants to be ranch provost plus fence. Fence 15. Purple does build another room. I don't particularly like that room from purple, given that red already, like, this room is purple's growing in round 11. Yeah, the room is wrong for sure. I get plow here. I'm not gonna pass on the plow. I need a plow. Well, or wait, do I get the sheep? Wait a sec. Wait a sec. We have to think about this. I'm getting 4 sheep next round if I just set up for it, right? Yeah. Wait, I can just get 4 sheep. Streaming is rough. I make lots of extra mistakes with the map. Then you have people suggesting alternate lines to what you're thinking about. Now you're making set of plans, filtering out ideas. Yeah, I mean, look, streaming's great, but yeah, 2 wood and fence 15. Isn't ocking for the wood just better? I could just ock ranch provost, get 3 wood, and then fence 15. Ock is fine too. Okay, yeah. I think I am supposed to fence though. Yeah, I think as much as I liked the plow plan, but yeah, I think getting the ranch provost played is fine. Everybody can know that we're ranch provost fighting. I don't care. Ock is clearly better. Okay, yeah, I agree. Komodo has a carrot museum. Sure, it's 2 points, but I can still get plow plan done as well, potentially. Yeah, I agree. Like, the dream scenario here is that I get 4 sheep, plow, and sow. And that might happen. And life is very good at that point. Weird carrots? Yeah. Alright. Get the fences up. We get to nab 4 sheep, which looks great. 4 sheep does enable later fireplace thoughts for us for like endgame food. I'm gonna sculpture course at the end of this round and drop another stone off. Burning all of our stone for food again. A little sad because I'm not putting stone into other stuff. But again, I think there's so many other bonus point opportunities for myself that I don't actually care that much. Also, with the well gone, there's really nothing I need stone for. Like, what am I dying to build that costs stone? The answer is nothing. I just don't care. Field grows. I gotta take 4 sheep here. Then yeah, hope to just wheel plow and sow. If I don't get plow and sow, we figure other good things to do. Potter ceramics. Teal's. Whoa. I doing this. Want the 4 sheep. I'm tipping everybody off. I want plow now accidentally, but they know that. Ugh. Worst case, I could just buy back the stone for 2 food. Yeah, that's yeah. Sorry, I mean clearly I eat the stone there, but will we see a 10 food stack? Maybe. I mean, food is insane this game. There's just no. But yeah, purple's plowing. Dang it. All right. I mean, so we don't get to pull off the crazy sow action that we wanted, but so be it. Now. You think I could have just plowed first action because red had to start player and doesn't care about the sheep? That's fair. That actually, maybe I was supposed to plow first action. Teal's forestry studies, which means purple's getting the big wood action. That's unfortunate. Don't like seeing that either. Now it might just be RSF, so we can enable a Reno. I want 2 boar next round. It also could just be 3 wood, I guess. I do want to build stables. Actually, not so be it, yeah. Okay, this is probably supposed to just be 3 wood. 3 stone is better than RSF. Well, the reed's for Reno. What again? What am I doing with 3 stone? I don't understand. I don't feel like I need it. I do think I'm supposed to just take 3 wood, though. I think blocking wood from the table is mostly correct. I mean, again, unfortunately, purple looks like they're going to get 5 wood at the start of next round, which is a real gift to them after they built that wood room. But ice stables are still really good. I need stone for food, and I should be building some guilds eventually. I'm less convinced about that I have guild timing, but maybe, I mean, I do have a lot of actions and rounds left, but I'm far less convinced I actually have guild time. I also never actually got Teacher's Desk into play yet, so should I be buying guilds? I'm not totally convinced I have time for guilds in this hand, but maybe. My game plan at this point was basically to like save Pond Hunt just to SP in like round 11. It's all secondary. There's no rush to Reno. I kind of want Teacher's Desk. Animals and plows come first. Yes. Agreed. Animals and plows come first. I really hope I get 2 boar next round. I mean, currently it looks pretty likely I get 2 boar next round. Um, but yeah, I mean, the goal is to get 2 boar, and it's to get probably 2 single cow actions. Um, the fact 2 wood just got taken suggests that 3 wood action was totally good. Because yeah, I'd love to build. Oh, and there's a steam plow. Yeah, this game is going to become very wood tight very quickly. I think 2 wood gets taken almost every round from here on out. This 5 wood is going to get pounced on by purple. I think I'm really sad that purple's getting this 5 wood. Actually, very sad about that sequence. Um, that part's no good. But now I think it is RSF. Again, I just don't care about 3 stone. Maybe I'm supposed to, but we can grind to the further 2 boar we're gonna get. I mean, we should be getting 2 boar, yeah. And yes, I agree. It's fine that purple's getting 5 wood. It's just like I'm not getting plow next round either. Then like plow pressure is becoming immense. I should have greeted the sheep this round. I should have. I don't need this many sheep, but I went for it. So whatever. Basket Weaver is sneaking the BMW here, and that's some even more food tempo for red. Sure. Komodo is gonna sow 1 veggie because of Carrot Museum. That's pretty weak. But this is focusing too much on Carrot Museum, but I like it. You think I might want to start buying stone if I'm considering the 3 stone? 6 food bottom feeding equals 3 stone. See, I'm personally not considering, but yeah, you guys think I should be buying stone. I mean, I have a lot of food, I guess, and I should just be able to generate lots of food this game because everybody has infinite food. Okay. I guess that's true, and then stone does eventually equal points. You think a clay action has value? Not yet. Yeah, I'm not buying stone here. Also, what do you mean a clay action has value? I just for drinking trough eventually? I don't know. My focuses, I guess, are just keep farming and worry about the rest. Pointing out the conversion if I'm considering the stone. Yeah, okay, thanks. Yeah, true. Trough and pottery are worth fighting for potentially, you think? Okay. I mean, trough does seem like it still could be important, yeah. So taking a clay just for trough, which is pretty gross to think about, but yeah. But again, I whatever. I'm just gonna keep focus. I'll keep focus on the main goals and then think about the rest. Purple's owed 10 more food. Yeah, there's yeah. Purple has coop. Purple also has Skullry going still. Purple has Skullry, Coop, and Well going at the moment. Like, now there's huge piles on this board. Holy smokes! 5 wood, 6 stone, 4. Like the board is crazy, but we're quickly getting lots of family members. So, Asparagus Gift is a cool card, but not when you have 0 wood. So. Also, this bean counter, remember? Whoa! Purple takes the 4 stone instead of the 5 wood. I think that's a major misread of the situation. I think that was a major misread of the situation from Purple, but I love that they went for that. Um, Love it. I'm just gonna snap. Well, wait. Do I snap 2 boars here? Red is mildly hungry. I kind of want plow. Do I greed? I can't greed plow for the pigs here though. 5 wood was huge for purple. Completely agreed. You got to plow. I think I got to take the pigs. I think with animal reeve, I think it's too important to mess around here. 6 clay goes to red, which I guess red was always taking 6 clay probably. Whatever. Boar into SP trough into 2 cows is very strong. And just don't worry about the reno. Yeah, that's fair. That's a great point, Sid. Just play trough and then I can breed everything. I just SP this action. And then my last action is just take the 3 clay to get reno parts back. I don't even know what my last action is, but if cow gets taken, I get the 5 wood as a backup. Yeah, good call. I mean, nobody's taking a single cow though. Like, just nobody's taking single cow here. So yeah, Sid's right. I can just get all my animals breeding and have massive. I just have a massive animal reeve bomb ready. Yeah, and then I still have very good ranch provost possibilities later because with drinking trough, I can just build all my stables in this guy. I don't have to build stables in these guys. Because I'm just aiming to end this game with 4 cows, 5 pigs, and apparently 6 sheep. But this may make it close to impossible for people to get more than 3 off Animal Reeve except me. Yeah, I agree. The other upshot to this is I'm taking all the animal pairs, and the wood situation is I'm handing red the 5 wood. It looks like if I start player, which handing red the 5 wood is absolutely who I want. Like I guess teal getting the 5 wood is really my dream, but like handing red 5 wood doesn't matter. If purple took 5 wood here, you think they'd be in great shape. 4 stone was such a bait. Unless they can convert stone to wood. I mean, they can't. Like, they have a carrot museum shenanigans to generate a little bit of wood, I guess, was their plan. But yeah, anyhow. We just get this drinking trough out. Boom. All right. Yeah. Okay. I might... Well, I don't know. We'll see. But... Crosscut wood alert. Oh yeah, sorry. Turning stone into wood. We are playing arena, so it should not be there. But the problem with handing red 5 wood is that they might not take it. Yeah, no, I mean I agree, Shmoo, but I think red takes 5 wood next round. It seems crazy that red would pass 5 wood. I mean red has literally no wood. They can plow like. They have a steam plow, so why would they open plow when they like? It would be incredible for red to pass. Like, pretty much unthinkable for red to pass. Also, 3 clay now allows me to reno with a fireplace eventually. So I probably am just taking 3 clay here. Wow! Holy smokes. Spivey999. Thanks so much. Subscribed for 3 months at a time. That's so... I really appreciate that. I'm trying to stream a little more regularly here too. But yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Again, I just appreciate all the people chatting and watching at the moment. We have like 30-some viewers. There's pretty active chat. Like this is part of what makes streaming all fun and stuff. So, hey, look, yeah, thanks for chatting. Thanks for that. HIKLJ, I see what you've done to me, and I'll get there. It doesn't matter a ton. Purple gets 5 or 4 wood. Purple. Well, do they get 4 wood? As much as I said I was taking 3 clay, what if I'm just taking 2 wood here? Because do I want to let purple have 4 wood? Purple get their fences, it just puts their animal tempo back a ton. Yeah, I mean, I guess blocking 4 wood maybe is not that important, and maybe just taking my 3 clay so I could just renovate. Because the reno tempo is also kind of a mess here. I can take 2 wood, it's fine. I can take 2 wood and it's fine. The question is if that's actually best, though, right? Is 2 wood best? It's just 1 stable? Yeah, I agree. That's what I mean. It is just 1 stable. It's probably better for me just to take the 3 clay and get my reno tempo better and just not worry about so much about denying the wood at the moment. Alright, so we do this. I open 2 cows. Then it's going to probably go wood. It might go plow. If it doesn't go plow, it's an easy plow for me. If I can't plow, I don't know. We sculpture course away another stone because that's just who I am. Convert stone. Yep. I still don't have a way to feed, so yeah, we're converted to stone. But here we go. We have all of our animals breeding. We have a hidden animal reeve. It's great. It lets you do it at the end. It basically forces you to do it at the end. All right, the wood does get taken by red. Purple also takes wood. We're gonna take plow next if we can, but we probably won't be able to. So then, I guess I just start player then, right? Oh, okay, even better. Teal's gonna start, and I get plow, sure. But I still have this pod hunt I can play on start player otherwise. But I'm just gonna plow here, and then I just Reno fireplace last action probably. But definitely plow here. But yeah, Woodfield for Teal. That's cute. Oh, with Chief Forester. Wow, Teal actually has like a reasonably interesting hand going on. Definitely not fully playing it right, but all right, this game looks pretty safe from here, I think. I know I'm only at 3 family members, but I have 26 points. I have a hidden 5 victory point animal reeve. I'm breeding points. I continue to have good things going for me through a couple rounds. All right. Wow, the bottom feeding gets taken. Probably just because we have too many actions, but whatever. 7 food is tempting. I suppose I should have been thinking about one of the bottom feeding actions, but since I'm renovating fireplace, I don't think I care. No 10 food action this game, no. Yeah. Because I'm renovating fireplace here, I don't think I actually care that much about food because I have quite a few sheep I can eat without carrying, right? Like, I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, I was getting to 8 sheep, huh? But look, I can still just eat 4 sheep. It costs me 2 points, but it generates 8 food. Like, that seems fine. I should buy stone? Oh. Well, I didn't. So, sorry. I can keep bullying animal stacks now. I mean, that part's true, too. If my opponents are going to let animals stack up, because yeah, none of them can fence, yeah, I mean, whatever. Again, I'm at 30 points, and I still... Well, I guess Ranch Provost is currently with me, though, because nobody else has pastures, so I mean, I'm not guaranteed to keep Ranch Provost at the moment. So that's a little bit of... I don't know. Not necessarily real points. I don't know quite what to say there, but... Animal Reeve is still just massive for me, so... Can still buy stone in the harvest, you think. Oh, actually, I absolutely can, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I absolutely can buy a stone in the harvest. This Collier is still eking along here. Oh, also, I missed Komodo Dragon Plain Storeroom. Komodo Dragon Plain Storeroom seems crazy to me. Unless they reveal a grain source real freaking quick, but... You wonder if this sow would have been better than Reno there. Oh, if I had a clay, but you think the stone might not be worth it. Yeah, see, I'm unclear if I need stone. I mean, I want 1 stone next round probably to eat, but I could just buy it next round. Loki, come here. You're okay, bud. Come on. Yeah, so Ace of Spades sewing was interested, but I could just pre-buy the one I need and stay flexible. That's a good argument, Lumen. That's true. I could just buy it here, and then, yeah. Buying stone is probably better than playing Baluster. Yeah, I think playing Roof Baluster at this point is pretty much a total distraction, right? I mean, we'll see how many actions I have left, I guess, but you wish I could Reno Stone Oven. You think Purple might have enough ceiling since nobody else is even trying to fence in time? Yeah, I mean, the fact that nobody else... Wow, yeah, because red is red is using their wood to plow. Oh, my God. Yeah, I mean, purple, I guess, is still... I think it's fine, though. I don't think... I just don't think anybody can fight us, but we'll see. I mean, it partly depends, I guess, on the actions I get coming up, but... It just seems hard for me to imagine how we're losing. Like, we're hitting nearly 50 already. If we just bully the cows, it's fine. Yeah, we'll see. Grow gets flipped. If we get gifted Grow, that'd be amazing. Even if we don't get gifted Grow, it might be correct for me just to start player into Grow. You don't see purple catching us for Reeve or Ranch. It does seem unlikely. Hopefully teal just lets us grow. That's the real dream. I should definitely just SP if I don't get grow. Okay. I'm pretty into it, yeah. I really don't need that many plows because I just don't have any crops. So I just SP, and I probably get like plow or a wood action back anyhow, but grow is just so good for me also. Yeah, there's great animals. Boom. I'll just get this late pond hut out. I mean, pond hut cost me a stable, but hopefully I get a 3 wood action and then can just build 3 stables. I think that's kind of the goal at this point. I also can now finally freely Ock if I want. We got the world's latest pond hut down, but probably end up with a 5 wood action at some point. I don't know if that's true at all. These people really need wood. Like, these players need wood badly. I don't think a 5 wood action is like. There's very few rounds left. I don't think I'm getting a 5 wood action into stables. Also, again, what else am I doing this round? Like the main point is I mean, the next actions are probably 3 wood plow, but if they're not 3 wood plow, I want to take one of those away. If it is 3 wood plow, I probably just take the sheep stack off the table and then play Animal Reeve. Animal Reeve does give me a wood, actually. So Animal Reeve already gets me to the point where I could build 2 stables. And I think I'm okay with revealing Animal Reeve, like, towards the end of round 12 here, because I just don't think it, like... I don't think anybody can even... I'm not sure anybody's going to get to the 3-point value of Animal Reeve. Like, you need 3 of each animal to get 3 points. Like, who is going to build towards that at this point? I think the answer is nobody. If I take 3 sheep here. So, I think that's a pretty safe way to go about this. Anyhow, saying something nice about Red's game. So, Red... God, this is hard, HIKLJ. Red set up very good early food by locking in the fireplace when there was a pretty big early fireplace fight. And Red at least had good early room parts, so they did those critical things well. Purple just fences and they get to stick all the animals in one round. Streamer misses the chance to praise beans. That's because the bean counter's been bad, Lumen. Let's be real, okay? Like, it was a 6 food bean counter in a game that's stupidly food rich. I just just can't praise it, Lumen. It wasn't even a 6 food bean counter. Am I being too generous to it? I mean, it has no marks on it. Surely it's not a 3 food bean counter, though, right? God, is it a 3 food bean counter, everybody? Is it just Major, Sheep, and Reno? Oh, Lord. I think it's a 3 food... I think it's a 3 food bean counter. He has grown... Oh, he grew twice. Oh, okay, so it is 6 food. Yeah, I've been skipping the grows. Okay, he grew twice. Yeah. 2 grows, Reno, Sheep, Fireplace. Probably the veg action. Yeah, the veg action. Yeah. 2 grows, Reno, Sheep, Fireplace, and a veg action. Okay, it's a 6 food bean counter. Sorry. That makes it more reasonable. Okay, say something nice about Red's game again. So I'll praise the bean counter this time. Lumen wants it. So hey, it's a 6 food bean counter. Like, they at least saw the niche where they were going to build fireplace, take the sheep, they were going to grow a bit. Bean counter wasn't going to be utter trash. Okay, say something nice about Loki's game. Well, Loki has been growling at me over on the side here. I do get 3 wood back because I don't know why. Because Teal doesn't like wood and Teal would rather sow bake. Loki's not an opponent, he's a friend. Hey, good point, Bulldozer. You're right. Heroic Logic trapped me. I'm snapping 3 wood here because stables are good. I refuse to let my opponents have easy wood because they can't beat me if they don't have wood. Komodo Dragon not taking 3 wood in defense. I mean, I guess plowing is good for Komodo Dragon. Komodo Dragon's gonna sow his veggies and try to multiply stuff because of his storeroom and all that. But yeah, that seems like a distraction. Okay. Speaking of distractions, am I even supposed to touch animals this round? Probably. I probably should just snap the 3 sheep. Although, do I even really need the food? I guess I need some food. I still need some food to get through this game because I don't need food because I'm if I don't want to eat my sheep, but I definitely am eating some sheep. Oh, and I'm growing, so I need some extra food. Okay, I should just take the 3 sheep. Just take 6 food action. Wow, single cow. Why single cow? Just because cows... I guess that's their best action. There's very little on this board, and they can't... But why not just fence? Fence 10, buddy. It's so late. Get your fencing done. But... Oh, and he can't sow bake anymore. Oh, Teal blocked him on sowing. Oh, okay, never mind. Now I see the problem. I should just use the food to buy the stone I need for Reno. Purple should go fence into boar here. Single cow is fine. Oh, yeah, purple. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, and purple couldn't sow anymore, so. Okay, whatever. This is all good. I am just going to snap the 3 sheep off the board, delete them from existence. It makes it very hard for purple to ever get ranch provost or animal reef points, because how is purple ever going to get multiple sheep if I snap them all away here out of existence? Red is also very likely to take 2 boar, I think, off the board just for food. So then the animals are all going to be just singletons. People are going to fence and need to take single animals anyhow. And yeah, it's easy peasy sailing from there. Again, this game is really just locked up for me already anyhow, right? Yeah, I don't think it really matters what I do, but I should be careful. This endgame's getting a little slow here. Hopefully nobody's actually like thinking about dropping. Okay, no, we're at 100% rep. We're just slow because oh lord, we do drop quite a bit of games. We have 100% rep because we play so many games, but we do run into timer problems in Agricola. This is where having a game-specific rep filter would be really nice, because sure, on 600 recent games, their reputation's perfect, but in their Agricola games, kind of doubt that they have that high of a rep in their Agricola games. Domestician expert from Teal. Sorry, buddy, I'm eating your sheep. Your issue's been forgetting that you queued, didn't leave the queue. Yeah, I mean, that happens, although I don't fully understand who it happens to or when or why always, but... Notices Teal quite a lot. Yes. Why didn't I buy stone here? It was a free 2 food. Oh, because I'm a dum-dum who's not fully paying attention. Red is fencing! Fun times. Immediately scoop sheet right after penalties. Hey, I was always taking the sheep. It wasn't because he played Domestician Expert. I don't need to kick Teal. I definitely don't need to kick Teal. Red is taking... Purple's taking clay plus wood, sure. Red's gonna take the... Yeah, okay. Whatever. This game is so easily mine now at this point. Not like... Komodo Dragon was in a better position at various points, and like maybe he's still mildly a threat, but I can't see it. I should be hitting about 50, if not slightly higher, and I just don't see how anybody else is touching that. I probably shouldn't get too excited, but I think it's pretty likely. I'm fine. Anyhow, we're assuming that when Sculpture Course asks me here, I'm still allowed to buy a stone, but I might not be able to. Although once per round I can buy a stone. I probably could stone. Red using all their wood to plow is so painful. Hey, I can still stone buy and then sculpture. Yeah, I can totally get a free 2 food here. All right. I can still buy my way to Reno, as Sid said. I can take 1 RSF action and then buy stone the next couple rounds. So that's also something fun to think about. But yeah, we just do this. Yeah, I mean, I guess what else am I up to? I probably do RSF, buy some stone, get a Reno in. I do need to build 3 stables, and I want to just put them all in my big pasture to just win Ranch Provost definitively. No need to stable these spots. Wood is getting taken. That makes some sense, although giving purple plow sow is very kind. Red not taking plow sow is a bit of a surprise. But yeah, I will plow, but teal probably is plowing, so then, gosh, yeah, I'm really left. Oh, I still need to play Animal Reeve, and I need to build stables, and I want to take RSF and Reno. Okay, I'm fine. I could SP for plow sow, just SP nada. Oh, but I'm being okay. I get offered plow. Fine. I'll just take an easy plow then. And then, yeah, now I have 5 actions remaining. Plow ox stables. I only have 6 actions left. Yeah, that's what I'm counting right now. I have 5 actions left. However, I think it can be RSF, Reno, ox stables, and I still do have a freebie then. And red is starting. That's unfortunate. Animal needs 4 of each. I might not have the opportunity to Reno. That's an excellent point. The Reno queue is a mess. Yep, 4 of each for 5 points though for Animal Reeve, yeah. So okay. Komodo Dragon admittedly hits 38 after fencing, so maybe I shouldn't completely discount them out of this game. But still feels fairly safe over here. Animal Reeve is definitely very big. Teal is taking all the stone for reasons I can't actually fathom. But sure. Okay. I think the answer is I build stables here just so nothing funny happens. And I should get Reno. Yeah, exactly. Teal took all the stone, so I should Reno. Animal Reeve being plus food feels good. What? Animal Reeve is a wood, if that's what you mean. It gives me a wood, but I don't even want to play one wood doesn't do me anything here, so I'm not even going to play it yet. I can eat the wood, I cannot. Sculpture Course no longer works. Sculpture Course only works in rounds that don't have a harvest. So, yeah. It's not every even round, it's just every round that doesn't have a harvest. That's why we had to be so aggressive about Sculpture Coursing our food early this game, because we did not have another food source. Now, aggressively Sculpture Coursing all of our stone has turned out brilliant. We totally made it out of the woods and all that, but... okay, I think I'm not getting Ock blocked next round. I don't think I'm getting stable blocked, but I think I just want to build stables, and I do want to buy a stone just to leave open the chance that I Reno next round. Because my actions next round look kind of bad, given that I'm growing, or that I'm last next round. But I think I just build the stables here, lock up Ranch Provost forever with 98 capacity. And then we leave the Animal Reeve bomb for next round. So next round is ideally Animal Reeve, RSF, Reno, plus like a plow. You think you would have just gone for the RSF here? I feel like the Reno's not that important, right? It's 2 actions for 3 points. Like, I think that one can be totally dropped. Like, I can always just take like a veg or a sow action, or I don't know. There's so many ways, right? I feel like I don't need the. But maybe that's better. I mean, getting blocked on stables looks very unlikely also. But Reno, yeah, exactly. My feeling is Reno is so marginal that it's not worth fighting for. We have very little source of points next round. I agree with that. But it felt more important to make sure that I stabled. Again, maybe the part of the problem here is I don't know what Teal's plan is. And some weird world, I feel like Teal is trying to build a room in stables, or I don't know what Teal's gathered all this stuff for. I don't see anybody stable blocking. I see somebody's maybe trying to build a room, and like maybe Komodo Dragon still tries to build a room. Like Clay Pit, it would be 1 clay short, but Clay Pit almost gives Komodo Dragon room parts. Like I just don't want to mess around with, I guess, stables getting blocked. Was my read, but it's reasonable, I think, to go for the Reno, but I prefer not. I prefer this, and I'm happy. I think I'm pretty safe on the win here. I mean, I guess Komodo Dragon still does have a lot of points, and still nobody can stop their stupid animal acquisitions, but 9th bean is incoming? Oh, wow, look at that. I may need to animal bully purple. Yeah, I will admit purple is closer than I ever thought they would be. You were right, Sid, that they have lots of ceiling that they've been setting up. And purple might be getting plow sow next round or something obnoxious also. Like, it's very unclear exactly what's going on, because as far as I know, red is just going to steam plow their way into an ugly farm again rather than plow sowing. Teal was gifty early game. Red has been gifty late. Yeah. Yeah. But that's all right. RSF indicates they might be trying for a Reno. I don't know what the hell that RS. Oh, it's food action for BMW. Maybe. Instead of taking the reed. Instead of taking 2 wood. Whatever. Whatever. I still am breeding 2 more points, which takes me to 44. I play Animal Reeve is 49. And then I have a couple actions to hopefully get to like 50 or 51. Komodo Dragon has 5 actions left, is at 40 points. They're fully fed. However, they don't really have great way to generate points. A 2-point plow, a 2-point sheep action. Sowing could be a decent number of points because of storeroom. But they run out of points too then. So I think I'm still pretty safe, but what is purple considering other than a cow? I don't know. These players have been... Actually, we've all been a bit slow, to be fair. My clock is pretty low too, because I was thinking, so whatever. I have a 5-point move coming in, so it feels very winning. I think it's still pretty winning, but I guess I should make sure that Komodo doesn't have some weird avenue to beat me. It is annoying that nobody else has like fenced or wants to take these crazy animals piling up because like Komodo could get more animals next round, but it does seem hard for Komodo to get. Again, I guess Komodo maybe gets 1 point off Animal Reeve, but there's no way Komodo's getting 3 of each animal, right? That would involve them taking each animal action next round. That seems crazy, although technically it could happen because again, red doesn't have more room for animals. Teal can take sheep and then another animal into their house. Teal should be taking a cow here actually, but who knows what they'll do. No cow. Teal takes the clay because Teal must have a half timbered house, right? This looks like Constable. Constable would be annoying. I did not consider Constable. I actually don't know if it could be Constable. I don't think I saw Shovel Bearer or Collier in the draft, but it's possible I did because, like, I wouldn't necessarily remember them. Not sure about Half Timbered House, but Teal has a half-built farm. There's, like, no explanation for Teal going for all this stone. There's just no... that 2 clay action coupled with all that stone... God, maybe it's pottery, actually. It might be pottery. You only joined in pick 4, so not sure about knowledge. Yeah, that's the problem. It could be a Constable. I don't know. This looks like a 5-room, no farm game, except they didn't go 5 rooms. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't want to bash too much because, again, like, they're a 100-rated player, right? They clearly don't know what they're doing. Like, it's fine. We've all been there. Well, I don't know if we've all been there after 140 games, but whatever. Like, we've all been there. Like, it happens. All right. Time to see how the end is resolving. 2 clay is for Reno Pottery. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I warmed up. It's Reno Pottery. It's probably not half timbered, but it's probably Reno Pottery. Why they're going for 4 wood first action rather than plow, sow, or grow? Because sure, let's gift them plow, sow. Yeah. So now. Oh well, no one was overtaking a 2 stable pasture for Provost. Yeah, one of my stables should have been in the small. I agree. Can't get to 6 cows now for a 1-point move that blocks Reeve. Yeah, that's fair too. We've all been there. I don't know if we've been there after 100. Yeah, look, hey, it's whatever. Okay. Yeah, that plow sow is pretty big for Komodo Dragon, so it's got to be a little scared still. But I get offered plow. Well, okay. I mean, I also get offered grow. But I think because we are now afraid of a Constable, and I think I still have reason to be slightly afraid of Constable, I think taking the plow is best. He's breeding 0 points. Yeah, but I'm only breeding 1 point. I mean, it does look hard for Komodo to beat me, but anyhow. Well, except now Komodo might get grow. Wait a sec. Gosh, do I have to block grow here because Komodo can't take grow? Oh, this is a mess. Yeah, I actually have to block grow. And grow is more points anyhow. Yeah, no, I agree. I have to grow. I have to grow. I can always take wood and stable if Constable comes out. That's true. Yeah. That's fair. I might get plow back anyhow because Teal is a complete wild card. But, I mean, Teal should be plowing, but... I do need to play Animal Reeve, yes. Animal Reeve is an important, but I have 3 actions remaining, so they can be... Beans! It's happened. Be excited, everybody. Beans. Alright, the 2 cows, actually, for Komodo are very good here. You gotta imagine they're probably playing 2 cows. Yeah, they're reorganizing right now because they're taking 2 cows, so it's fine. Them taking 2 cows pretty much locks up my win then also. Because, well, does it lock it up? Again, how are they going to beat me after I drop an Animal Reeve here? Because yeah, I got Family Growth. Getting Family Growth was big. Wow, and I am... Okay, so remember how I was worried about getting room blocked? I feel justified in building my stables last round. I'm getting plow here for no good reason, so whatever. Teal's very gifty at the end. Teal had a joinery and just built stables because reasons. Yeah, whatever. This game, Whatever. We got gifted to from sitting after the weakest player. Teal not plowing there is crazy. Teal building stables there is also crazy, but hey, it's a crazy that I sort of anticipated. I was worried about what all their resources were for. Yeah, that was absolutely ludicrous, but whatever. All right, Animal Reeve is going to take us to a massive game. But yeah, honestly, it probably was paranoid, but like this has worked out. Luckily, it's some luck that this has worked out though. But whatever. I can't renovate anymore, but it's the least sensible stables ever. Considered they could have just reno fenced. Yeah, not paranoid. But good call. Yeah, I don't know, right? Sometimes you just get these weird gut reads of like what other players are looking at. So playing against less experienced players requires more security. Yes, fundamentally yes. You need to, yeah, but very little counts as paranoid by table skill. Yeah, I mean, on some level, this is actually useful, right? Like it is useful for other players in their games. Like at a certain point at like mid-level tables, you can actually predict a player's actions a little better, and then you can play slightly riskier because you know they're not going to go too far out of their way. Wow, maybe it is Constable. Good read if this is Constable. Oh no, it's Housemaster. I forgot about Housemaster, but Housemaster is actually 3 points for them, right? Yeah, that's a 3-point Housemaster. Oh my god, and we get blocked on Animal Reeve. Oh my god, team, we might lose. Oh, see? Oh my god. The Animal Reeve bomb got blocked. We at least can go RSF into Reno. But we might have just lost the game. Wow. Wow. Transactor and Housemaster. Oh, see? So we weren't supposed to build stables. We were supposed to just get the guy down. Wow. Oh my god. All right. We do get Reno at least. There are times I agree. I was mostly thinking how I could lose from here. I guess I was supposed to play Animal Reeve over plowing. Teacher's desk? Oh, I don't have a wood. I don't have a wood. Yeah, I don't have a wood. And I don't have a card to play. But yeah, that would have been fun. Komodo Dragon is taking a 1 point. Oh, maybe it's more than 1 point. The grain might be 2 points for them because of storeroom. Oh no, it's for each pair of grain plus veg. Yeah, so they're currently at, yeah. And they're breeding a point. So Komodo Dragon's at 51. I don't know if I hit 51 anymore. Oh, well, okay, wait. I can eat a cow and I can eat 3 sheep. A cow and 3 sheep is enough food. So I'm still breeding a point. So I'm at 49 after I read them at 52. Komodo Dragon's at 51 plus this action. And then Komodo Dragon has tiebreaker on me. Wow, I think I do lose. Yeah, Komodo Dragon has a 1 point action there. God damn it, team. We lost this because we didn't get Animal Reef down. After all that. Buy stone for tiebreak? I have to buy stone for the Reno. I can't buy any other stone for tiebreak, but that is a good thought otherwise. Even then, I can't possibly, yeah. I just can't do enough, so. Sadly, we're going to lose on tiebreak. That's, gosh darn it. Underestimating our opponents or overestimating? I don't know. No, I mean, I just had to get Animal Reeve in play over plowing, I guess. I needed to not risk Ock blocking. Ock blocking was, although I kind of needed the plow. Well, if I don't get the plow, I have a 1 point action. I was unnecessarily worried about Constable. Yeah, this is where I'm supposed to remember the draft a little better. I mean, we'll double check the draft. My instincts were that it couldn't be Constable, but yeah, no, correct. I was supposed to Animal Reeve because I don't need plow. I have 1 point actions in veg or so. Teacher's desk being benched was sad, yeah, but Animal Reeve is only 4 relative to purple. That's not true. It's 5 relative to purple. In order to get 1 point off Animal Reef, you have to have 2 of every animal. So it's a 5-point swing on purple. Purple does not have 2 sheep. Animal Reef was a huge bomb. Like it had to hit the table. It was what my whole game was built around, and failing to play it is huge. So it's almost impossible to get 1 point. Yeah, correct. Because if you have 2 of every animal, you should just be breeding them all, and so you should get to 3. Yeah, but it's occasion of capacity. But wow, yeah, this feels this. Ugh. Oh well. I can't say that I was particularly unlucky at any point in this game, really, right? I'm not sure there was any clear unluck in any way. I got some gifts, but purple definitely got quite a few gifts too, but kudos to them for making those cards work. But gosh, my Agricola games lately just leave me leave me a little annoyed about the game of Agricola as a whole. Like, just what the hell is happening in my games? I guess I have to play sharper, but gosh, just give me what happens? What happened? Komodo Dragon even took a giant stone pile instead of taking a huge wood pile that they were supposed to, and they still get away with a win? Like, what? Ugh, whatever. Sometimes these happen. Playing these tables is so random, arena's horrible. Yeah, actually, that might be the real truth. I should just go back to simple games, right? Jumping back into arena is the real mistake because, yeah, these games are just absurd. Like, I mean, admittedly, I shouldn't have got plow here at all, but then, yeah, I probably whatever. But yeah, well done, Komodo Dragon. I lose 10 elo for that too. Oh, this is it's so I've lost so much elo today due to just vagaries. But oh well. Oh yeah, Komodo Dragons. I'll give credit to Komodo Dragon. Like, they played a pretty good game for being rated only 250 or whatever. But also, this is what's annoying. Like, they're 250 rated. There should be way more mistakes than this. Like, what the hell is this game? How does this wind up happening? Why is this not just an easy win? My opponents are supposed to roll over, not score a 52. I mean, that's not quite entirely true, but it's somewhat true. When you wind up at this type of table, like a 317 put up a 33, this is what I expect. At least the thinking time wasn't over an hour. Yeah, no, it's fine. You went from expert tables to arena and you lost like 170 elo. Yeah, it is. It's so random. I should just be playing experts, but whatever. No, it's fine. I mean, we had a fun game. Again, we're probably supposed to win it. As I've said, like, you can't predict these weaker tables, so you have to just take the actions you need. I had to just play that Ock. Had to just play the Ock, and I didn't. There's something to be said for just being able to play safer. Yeah. What are the misplays that are reflected by my elo? Well, yeah. I mean, this is why, yeah, you can't take elo too seriously. Like, again, what did I do wrong in that game? I just didn't play Animal Reeve, basically. I mean, not playing Animal Reeve is a huge mistake because so I got greedy for Animal Reeve in the final round. It's very easy to get blocked. People had Ox they wanted to play. I should have played an Ox. And I win if I just don't plow. So, I mean, whatever. I'm salty even though I made a big mistake. Komodo Dragon didn't make that many mistakes, to be fair. They do first pick Shovel Bearer, though. So, I mean, this is also what's a little ridiculous. Like, oh my god, we are first picking Shovel Bearer, whatever. There was a Wood Slide Hammer in Teal's hand. Interesting. And then we get rewarded with Collier right away. And we take a Carrot Museum. Okay, yeah, interesting. What a wild one. Anyhow, Elo is fun in principle, but like this, yeah, it's all good. Not taking my 5-point move. I mean, agree. I need to just take my 5-point move, though. Like, I didn't need the plow. Even if if Constable happens, I might have needed the plow, but again, this is like my mistake. I should have trusted my instincts that he first picked Shovel Bearer, and Collier. I thought I didn't see those in the draft. This is always my slight issue. I hit the arena button today and instantly got into a game, and so then I was doing my setting up my stream and stream announcements while my clock was ticking on my first pick. So I didn't really remember my first pack. I just grabbed what card I thought was best. Although I've also been opening shit packs lately. I'd like to complain about this too. What is this pack? I first pick an Outskirts Director that I don't even use. I take a Pond Hut, but like, boo. Where are the good cards? That's fine, but yeah. Listening to Sid is usually a problem. Oh, it's all good. Keeping Riv hidden to round 14 was probably unnecessary. I mean, I didn't totally want to keep it hidden, right? I said I was going to maybe play it in round 12. Oh, I agree that I could have played it around 12. I just kept doing other stuff. The main thing is I probably should have I somewhat was worried about trying to sneak in the Reno, but no, that's not even it. Who is Sid? Was in the chat a bunch today. He was the guy pushing for a lot of stuff. It was all good. People worry about remembering the draft too much. You go make food during draft and then just come back and pick a card. I mean, look, that's fine, but you do still gain small insights by remembering the draft. Like, it's meaningful. If I remember the draft, I know for a fact there's not a constable coming in. And if I know for a fact there's not a constable coming in, then I actually, like, almost never plow. But I partly, like, admittedly, yes, kind of listened to the chat, like, oh, it looks like a constable. Oh, wait, if it's a constable, this plow is very important. And Animal Reeve is, like, equally important to plow. I have a much better chance of plowing into Animal Reeve than I do Animal Reeve into plow. At least that was my feeling. But if I remember the draft better, I play that different. So Bulldozer thinks I'm losing Elo because of Arena. Yeah, you see, we were saving the counterwalling for the end. I mean, a little bit. It's fine. Again, this game was very random. It was messy. Does Sid play on BGA? No. During expert tables, you don't have time for food. Sid doesn't play Arena. Sid has no desire. Sid plays over on Play Agricola. He's one of the better Agricola players out there. He's very good. It does look like Sid is gone, though, to be clear. He was chatting quite a bit, but he hasn't chatted since a while ago. So, anyhow, yeah, that was an interesting game. Sad to lose it, but I mean, whatever. We played a fun game. I love Animal Reeve, and I love Animal Reeve bombs, and just failing to actually execute the play the Animal Reeve part lost us this game, so whatever. And ultimately, kudos to Komodo Dragon. I mean, putting up a 52 is awesome. He did enough good and correct things to get there. This is where I arguably should have start playered in round 5 in order to get first growth, because him getting first growth is a little bit of why things went so well for him. But nah, I mean, whatever. He just took enough good actions too. Wow, yeah, I got... Oh, that's not me. I got 25 wood off the board though. But yeah, 10 wood from cards. That is kind of a wild collier, but 39 food from cards, crazy. 31 food from cards for me though. All that sculpture course. So much food injected this game. So much food. Oh well. Anyhow. You will claim for getting draft details can cause ELO loss a lot more easily than playing arena tables instead of against the same 5 people. Yeah, you also agree with me that being meaner about growth can make a big difference against weaker, and think recognize that as a skill. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of what I'm looping around to too. I taking the 6 wood was fine, but I probably should have just SP'd teacher's desk and then been willing to just squat start player even if it didn't cause much, because forcing weak tables to deal with not action advantage, like basically the only way I lose to weaker players is because they get more actions than me. I let them grow in front of me. And yeah, I agree. Weaker players struggle with that, struggle playing the efficient game way more than I do. So bullying them in that regard is also just very useful. Growing first also means that you're often much better positioned to get back in the queue if your opponents are struggling in various ways. So, like, this game, I maybe have better ability to hop back in the queue if I want to. It's not at all clear I want to. and other people were setting up lots of rooms eventually, so like I probably just let them, but even then taking away that extra action from them is pretty useful. Admittedly, I don't get the 6 clay and I don't get the toilet them though. Like the game's very different, but it's probably still worth it. Also, getting teacher's desk in place still had to be good. Like skipping teacher's desk is pretty sad, and teacher's desk totally solves my animal reef problem. Um, this is where it would have been cooler if my draft was a little bit stronger though. My ox just weren't super important to get played at the end, but they still probably saved me some efficiency. Also, this is where we talked about if I just built the well earlier too, like that would have been an option too. So you think your arena struggles in the first week were all in games where you tried to play 4+ cards stage one? Yeah, I mean that makes sense too, right? Against weaker players, just play the board, get the first growth, bully them, worry about playing cards later. I mean that's a little bit of what I did this game too. Like I kind of just took good actions off the board. I wasn't playing many cards early because it just wasn't important. Um, but yeah, not playing Lantern House also still maybe was wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to find a way to jam that in there still, and then still get the teacher's desk played. I don't totally know if that's actually the path either, though. But it would have been a very different but interesting game nonetheless on that front too. But whatever. I had plenty of ways to win this game, and I messed it up a little. Ideally, I should have had a lot more play to make mistakes than I did. It turns out that I had to play very sharply. In general, at this level of table, I would have thought I could have played a little sloppy and still had an easy win, but it doesn't always happen that way, so whatever. But yeah. You don't recall telling Ryan to not play Animal Reef? Indeed. It's all good. Scoreboard at the end of the season? Yes. The scoreboard at the end of the season is also what actually matters, so it's all good. But yeah. I at least did gain 2 shields too, admittedly. Wee. But yeah. Okay. Well, a bit of a rough day of Agricola for me, to be honest. But I guess that's also part of how Agricola goes. We have a super wide card pool. Sometimes things happen. In the long run, skill matters, and I just have to adapt a little to playing with complete randos again. Or I should just stop playing Arena. But we'll see. I'm probably going to play some Arena still. It seems generally the quality of Arena games are actually fairly good. I've seen a lot of pretty wild Arena games, like pretty strong tables overall, but this was definitely one of the less so ones. But okay. Anyhow, you always play greedy, sometimes it bites. I mean, yeah, that too, right? Like, I don't know. I also, honestly, I tend to, in pretty much most games, I tend to prefer playing greedy and trying to get away with it. So, I have time for an Aquila? No, heck no. I'm heading off. I can hear my partner just got home. It's going to be time to eat food, walk low-key, go to bowling later. So, thanks all for hanging out chatting, though. Again, it's been an awesome stream. It's been cool to just have everybody chatting, talking, and going through it all. Thanks so much, Spiving999 for the sub. Really appreciate that, and especially the 3 months like ahead of time. That's super cool. So, yeah, thanks. I do need some luck in bowling lately too. I've been really my bowling has been. I can't. My spares game have been weak lately. I gotta practice a little here tonight. Hopefully it'll be better, but. Hit more pins. Thanks. Yeah, that's good advice. So, all right. Yeah, it's been good. See y'all around later.